Hey RageGagers, it's Ian again. Today I'm going to show you how to create your own customized voice for the RageGage. It's really easy, so come on. So the only thing you really need is a microphone on your PC. I'm using this blue USB microphone, but you can really use any microphone. Like if you have a laptop, the microphone that came on your laptop should work fine. So the first thing to do is to launch the RageGage Regagerator software. And you'll notice that there's a variety of different options here. I can either add a pre-existing WAV file that I may have stored on my computer somewhere, or I can record directly to this software. So I'm going to click Audio Editor to open up this Audio Editor interface, and I'm going to record some audio directly into this Audio Editor. Just hit the record button on the Audio Editor interface and you're ready to get started.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What is up? What's going on? What's up?
So what I've got now is just a series of awesome audio samples that I've recorded in order. And what I'm going to need to do before I can put this on the RageGage is I'm going to delete all the silence in between these samples. There's no point in putting silence on the RageGage, it just takes up space. And then I'm going to split up this one track into multiple tracks, and then I'm going to add all of that audio to the project. I can do some more editing once I get back into the main project pane. So to delete audio, all I need to do is click with my mouse and drag. I'll start here, click, drag backwards, and then just hit delete on my keyboard. That will delete the audio, delete that silence section. Next, I'm going to put my cursor at the end of the first sample. I can play it.
What's up?
And figure out when the end of the sample is, and then I'm going to hit M, and that'll actually separate this track into two separate tracks. Now I can go back in and I can rename each of these tracks. What's up? Okay. Figure out what this one is.
What's up?
It says "Was up 2." So I'm going to delete the silence at the beginning of the track, and then I'm going to set a track marker at the end of the sample. And then I'm going to call this one "Was Up." So fast forwarding just a bit, I've gone through my entire recording, and I've split up all those samples into tracks, deleted the silence, and I've named each track according to what I said, which was usually "Was Up" or some derivative thereof. So once I'm done splitting up everything, I can add all that audio to the project at once. And I'll just go ahead and shut down the audio editor, and you can see all of my tracks came into this main project pane at once, and I can play it from here too.
What's up? What's up?
And I can also move the tracks around. I can move them up, move them down. I can delete them if I want to. And then of course I can add additional audio that I've already saved, or I can record more audio. Once I'm back in the audio editor, I can actually open up any of those individual tracks now.
What is up?
And I can edit them individually back in the audio editor, but not going to do that right now. What I'm going to do is go ahead and send my creation over to the RageGage. So it'll go and it'll delete what's already on the RageGage, and then it will start sending in my new audio data. So the only thing left to do is save my new voice. I'll go ahead and save it on my desktop, and I'll call it something like "Was Up." Save. Now I can load this at any time and put it back on my RageGage. So let's see what it sounds like, shall we?
What's going on? What's up? What's up?
Awesome.